Uvalde County 911.
There's a school shooting.
Tuesday, May 24th, 2022 is certainly a day I'll never forget.
Early afternoon, we started to hear reports that there might have been a school shooting in Uvalde. There were believed to be, multiple injuries, multiple fatalities, and that was when we kind of started to mobilize the newsroom.
I went to the community center where they had gathered the parents, and all of a sudden I hear sounded like an animal screaming. I think that's when we realized people were being told that they were never going to see their child again.
My assignment was really basically just trying to find relatives, families, people affected by the shooting.
Growing up here, everyone kind of always stayed together. We've always been a tight community.
We really started to find out pretty quickly that maybe the way it was being portrayed wasn't completely true. The first kind of inkling of information about that was from talking to parents who had kind of lined up around the perimeter of the school, trying to pick up their children and realizing when they got there that maybe their children were still inside the school, even though the shooting had been going on for over an hour.
We had wanted to investigate the police records that we were able to obtain. First one was about the role of the shooter's use of an AR-15 style rifle and how police repeatedly said that the reason that they abandoned their plan to confront the shooter immediately was because he had that type of rifle. It was the piece of information that set in motion the disastrous response.
Our staff is about half journalists of color, and a good fraction of our staff is either native or proficient in Spanish, allowing them to bring a level of empathy and insight that might not have been as easy for people who are not from Texas.
One of the parents who lost a child in the shooting mentioned to me, he's not the biggest fan of the media, but the only positive change that has come has been because of the media.
Once the adrenaline kind of subsides and you're really focusing on building these relationships and knowing that you're going to come back over and over, looking at the teddy bears that get soaked in rain and then get dried in the sun, it's hard, but I think also extremely rewarding because the stories that you end up doing, you feel really matter.